much for you to handle. Would you allow me to help you?
Thank you very much.
Oh, my. Spencer to the rescue, huh?
Yeah.
You get your keys, and I'll hold this magnificent piece of forest.
Don't make jokes, please.
Sorry. Oh, on second thought, you hold the forest because I have the magic touch. Remember? All right?
All right.
All right.
All yours.
Thank you, ma'am. Oops. Oh. Well, maybe I only have the magic touch at night.
Let me help you with that.
All right, here we go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah.
All right. Well, Smokey the Bear, here comes Christmas. Ooh, ain't that nice?
Okay, well, now that I have finished tending your garden, it is time for your daily walk.
No, I think I'd like to pass on that today.
Why? Is there some report you want me to make?
Oh, no. I'm just not into it.
Well, listen. Walking is part of your therapy, so out of that bed, kid, and walk.
Yeah. You know, you'd make a hell of an Army drill sergeant, you know that? A very pretty one, but a very real Army drill sergeant.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. But hot too, mister. I'm going to toss away your tree.
Hey, all right. Now, I don't want you to do that, because that was like a very special present to me from Laura Baldwin, you know? So.
Oh, yeah? What's so special about a present from Laura Baldwin?
Well, she just kind of reminds me of my ex-wife.
Hello?
Is this Alexandria?
It's you.
Yes, I'm sorry you recognized me last night at the Christmas party when I was playing butler.
Yes, I'm sure you were very sorry.
Well, just because I didn't find the Ice Princess at the Quartermain house
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
doesn't mean that you haven't got it hidden somewhere else. Perhaps with a friend?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Is it? I saw the boxes and crates marked Rio. I know that's how you smuggled the Ice Princess back into the country after taking it from us. I just want to remind you, Alexandria, that the Cassidines will not give up until they get the Ice Princess back. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about, and leave me alone.
I don't know. Why don't you stand back and look at it with me? Tell me what you think.
I love it. It's great.
You're a liar.
Yes, I am. I don't know. You know, maybe tomorrow or in a couple of days, maybe it'll look better when the branches kind of fall out a little bit.
I certainly hope not. There'll be nothing left of it.
All right, look on the bright side. It had to be cheap. What'd you do, get the last tree in town?
Actually, I think I got a leftover from last year. I mean, these needles are so dry. Maybe if I just, throw tons and tons of tinsel on it, it'll make it look fuller.
Well, some people live that way with tons and tons of tinsel covering up the emptiness. Ooh, I like that.
Listen, thanks a lot. You were really a big help. I'm gonna sweep up a little before I go to work.
Well, what time are you going into work? I mean, it's Christmas Eve and all, you know.
Oh, not until later this morning.
Oh, well, I'm not going in until later either. I'll give you a ride if you want. I'm going to stop off at an employment agency first.
Employment agency?
Yeah, and then I'm going to go by the hospital. I got a little something for Hutch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got something for him, too.
Yeah? Well, then great. We'll stop there on our way to work, huh?
Luke, listen, what happened last night, was one thing with the cab driver having the flat tire and everything, and he couldn't take me to the Quartermain.
Yeah, well, all right. So I just happened to be going by, so I gave you a ride. So what's wrong with that?
Nothing. Nothing. It's terrific. I just don't want you to think that because you're living in the same building and everything that I'm going to be imposing on you.
Laura, you're not imposing. I offered. You didn't ask.
Okay, I'm not going to argue.
Good.
Luke,
Yeah.
if we're living in the same building, that could bring back the reporters.
Yeah, I know it could.
So have you decided to be a gentleman and move out?
Well, I'm always a gentleman.
Oh, good. Then it's settled.
Yes, it is settled. I'm not going to move out. I thought it over very carefully when I came home from the party last night, and I'm not going to move out. So what if we live in the same building? If it brings reporters around, so what?
What if Alex orders you to move out?
Morning, Alex.
Oh, hello, Alan. Monica. Who was on the phone earlier? Oh, just one of my staff.
Well, I have to tell you I didn't sleep at all last night. I was thinking about the fact that a supposed butler had access to this whole house.
Monica's right, Alex. You know, that interest in your art treasures could turn into a much bolder plan. I tell you, I couldn't sleep either. What for worrying about Alan Jr.
I meant what I said, Alex, last night. I want all of that junk in the basement out of here immediately.
Well, Monica, I assure you that all my priceless junk will be out as soon as possible.
I mean, we really could have had a kidnapping on our hands.
But there wasn't.
And you could have been hurt down in that basement. What if the man had a gun? I tell you, I'm going to raise absolute hell with that employment agency. I'm going to call them right now. It's ridiculous. It's a recording. I forgot everything's closed. It's Christmas Eve.
Hey, Ann?
Yes?
Why did Jeff leave the Quartermain's party so early last night?
Because he had to check up on Heather.
Well, what was wrong?
I really don't know, Amy. Excuse me. I haven't talked to Jeff yet.
She was fine this morning. Wasn't what happened last night terrible? Do you know that Alex Quartermain said that English butler was a thief? It's a good thing he wasn't a kidnapper. This could have been as bad as that Lindbergh case was.
Amy, you know where to file these.
Lesley.
Oh, I didn't know you were right behind me.
Yeah, I've been right on your heels. I hollered at you at the parking lot, but you didn't hear me.
It looks like it's about to start snowing, doesn't it?
It sure does. I don't think there's anything in the whole world that you like any better than first snowfall, is there?
No, there isn't. I don't like blizzards. Anything up to blizzards is terrific.
Good morning, Lesley.
Oh, good morning.
Yeah.
Leslie.
Yeah.
Did Heather seem okay to you this morning?
Yeah, why would you ask?
I was just wondering.
Amy, any messages for me?
No, but I see you're both on double shift this morning.
You too?
Yeah, well, I didn't know you were doubling up.
Looks like it's gonna be a long day and night, huh?
Yes. Why don't we fortify ourselves with some extra special hot chocolate and some herb tea?
You're gonna have to go to Pop Snyder's. There's something wrong in the cafeteria, and I don't know why, but it's closed.
What?
Well, I guess we have time. Do I have any messages?
No, not yet.
Well, in that case, why don't we start right now? Because we might be very fortunate and find ourselves walking in the first snowfall of the year.
That would really start Christmas off right, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Madam?
I wonder what's going to happen with them.
Amy, you remember the no gossip edict in the hospital?
Is there anything that I can talk about?
Well, let's see. Why not Christmas? If you really feel you have to talk, that is a safe subject.
Okay. Christmas? Anne, that'd be the last thing that I think you'd want to talk about. Well, I mean, since Jeff is going to spend Christmas with Heather.
Who told you that?
Well, that's all that Heather's been talking about. Oh, you're upset, aren't you?
I just don't particularly care for everyone knowing my business, that's all. Who else have you told, Amy?
Well, no one, really. I get that. Main desk, Miss Vining.
Come on, Sarge. Let's call it quits now, okay?
Come on, a few more steps.
Hey, it's getting longer every day, you know?
That's the whole idea, you know? Keep on going.
Whoever said that women weren't tough enough to be in the Army?
Okay, baby Hutchins. Fall out.
Finally.
Why are you
Finally.
making such a big deal out of this, huh?
Look, where's your sense of humor?
I got a great sense of humor.
Oh, yeah. Terrific. You haven't had one today, let me tell you.
Okay, have it your way.
Listen, what started out with us today? I mean, you started off groovy, and then all of a sudden you got real hostile with me. What's the deal here?
I'm not acting hostile towards you, am I? Okay. If you want to know the truth, at the moment, I am very much resenting the remark you made earlier.
Which one was that?
About your special little present from Laura Baldwin. To be honest with you, I'm still a little bit uptight about the relationship that she had with my brother this summer, and it didn't help me any to hear that you are also hung up on the lady.
Hey, I didn't say that.
No, you implied that.
Well, what I said was that she resembled my ex-wife in a physical sense. That's what I meant. That was all there is to it, really.
Meaning what?
Well, I mean, the two, they're not similar in any way. I mean, my wife didn't have the same character. She was a tramp. I mean, Laura has, I feel, great depth, and the last thing you'd call Laura would be a tramp.
There. You know, you really don't have to stay and help me.
Well, I might as well, as long as you're going to ride to work with me.
You know, I was going to take Hutch's Christmas present tomorrow, you know, when I go to the hospital Christmas party. Save the cab fare. But, well, I guess it'd be nice if he had his Christmas present a day early.
Yeah, sure. Give him something to put around that little tree that you gave to him.
You said you were going to an employment agency?
Yep.
You looking for a new job?
No.
You're not going to tell me what it's about?
Nope.
Okay, then let's talk about this business of your moving out. You are going to, aren't you?
Nope.
Luke, you have
Look,
to...
you're the one who's uptight about my living in this apartment building and you're living in this apartment building, not me.
I am not uptight about that, not in any way. The only thing that I'm concerned about is that the reporters are going to find out about it. Luke, I am tired of notoriety. There's only one solution, and that's that you move out.
No way.
You refuse?
Absolutely.
Great. Thanks a lot. Look, why don't you just go on ahead without me, all right? I've gotten around this town by myself before. I can do it again.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea. I'm going to get out of here. Dumb tree.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I know you are.
Well, I guess I should have warned you that, that happens sometimes. Need a helping hand?
Look, it's Christmas Eve, Laura. Let's just bury the hatchet, all right? But don't bury it in my forehead. Let's bury the hatchet. Let's just go take the gifts to Hutch. Let's do it for him, right? I mean, he likes to see us together.
Yeah, I guess so. I think it would probably depress him if he thought that we'd broken up.
Yeah, you know how he was the last time we were there together.
Mm-hmm. The Three Musketeers.
Right. So what do you say? Shall we do that? Can I give you a ride to work? Stop there?
Yeah. Sure.
Can we leave friends?
Sure, why not? Could you carry that for me?
Yeah, sure I can. Can you get the door for me? Amazon woman.
Alex Quartermain pretended to know nothing of the Ice Princess?
Naturally, I'd expect nothing less from her. Alexandra's very clever, very shrewd. I'll have to resort to other methods with the lady.
Scare tactics?
Possibly. I'll think on the matter. But for the moment, I want you to report to the Cassadines that Luke Spencer and Laura Baldwin were both at the party last night. They came there together, as a matter of fact.
But the papers played up a romance.
Mm-hmm. But is that correct? I'm beginning to wonder, is theirs a romantic liaison or a business association?
Oh?
First of all, they tripped up Frank Smith and his organization. Now they're working for the Quartermains. They could be something more than employees, perhaps undercover agents of a sort.
And do you think Alex hired them for a special job?
Well, first of all, I wonder if they know about the Ice Princess.
You could be right, sir.
And if so, they must be watched. Every move.
That really was. Very nice sound.
Yeah. And it is going to snow. I know it. I can feel it. I can smell it. I can taste it.
Leslie, you are a child, a little tiny child when it comes to snow.
Yeah, I guess so.
Aren't we all?
Yes. Oh.
You anticipated our order, hot chocolate.
And your special blend of tea?
I see that.
Oh, how
I
sweet
see
of you
that.
to have remembered. Thank you.
A man after our own hearts.
Will there be anything else? A Danish, perhaps?
No, thank you.
I guess this'll do it. Thanks.
Oh, that's delicious. So, what are your plans for tomorrow?
Well, I'm going to the hospital Christmas party, naturally.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna have dinner with anybody?
No.
Well, you're certainly welcome to join us if you'd like to.
Leslie, you do not have to invite me for Christmas dinner. You invited me for Thanksgiving dinner. You
I
don't
have to do anything. I'm inviting you for dinner, Doctor.
All right, doctor, are there any strings attached to me? Do I have to make a snowman or wash dishes or take the garbage out or feed the
you
cat?
don't have to do any of those things, but you would have to take as your responsibility to keep the fire going. That's the worst thing about not having a man around the house. It's so hard to keep the fire going.
I got you. Women's lib be hanged, right? I mean, a man is still the best fireplace stoker around, right?
I don't know about that.
That reminds me, I think you're running out of wood.
Oh, rats.
I'll tell you what I'll do. As soon as we go to the hospital, I will call and have some sent out. All right?
Yeah, they may not deliver that close to Christmas. Actually, though, if they don't, I think it's okay. I think there's enough wood left if the girls haven't been using it like crazy. That's the only bad thing about this Christmas, is that I am living in a house full of women, all of whom are blonde, and none of whom are under 5'6".
Well, what about Jeff? Doesn't he have to come by to see?
Oh.
It's not very diplomatic to say, yeah. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that.
Well, it's okay. It is a have-to situation. Poor Jeff, it must be dreadfully hard for him. Although, from the way Heather's talking, I don't think they're going to be spending that much time at the house. She seems to think it's very important to go visit her friend in the sanitarium.
Poor Jeff.
Poor Anne.
Well, you are going to be having a whole house full of women, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. So, you know, if it wouldn't be too terrible for you to be surrounded by tall, blonde women and one short, dark person.
Well, when you say it that way, I think it might be very nifty. Especially the short, dark one.
Seriously, I think it would make Laura very happy to have you there.
Every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world.
I don't know. After that, I could almost get into this Christmas thing, I think. What about you?
Yeah, me too.
Dr. Thompson, ICU staff. Dr. Thompson, ICU staff.
Is it snowing yet?
Yeah.
Just started to.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, we're gonna go up and see Hutch. Amy, there's one other thing I want to remind you of in case you've forgotten.
I know.
Well, I'll say it again just so that you're sure. Don't you dare tell anyone that Luke and I are living in the same building.
You made that very clear at the party last night. Besides, I'm not going to open my big mouth about anything ever again as long as I live.
What happened?
Well, Anne brought up Christmas. And I brought up the fact that Jeff was going to be spending Christmas with Heather. And now she's all upset.
Amy, how could you?
I don't know. But Joe's over there, and I think that he's trying to cheer her up. They're over in the lounge right now. I know I shouldn't have gotten so upset, Amy, but I just feel like the whole hospital knows about Jeff being with Heather tomorrow.
So what if they do? Annie, you just gotta learn to relax and realize that Jeff is doing this for the two of you.
I know that in my head, Joe. In my heart, I just want them all to myself.
I was just up on the children's ward. Should have seen those kids, Hutch. They're just so excited about Christmas.
Yeah, well, that's their thing, you know. Christmas, Santa Claus, the whole deal.
Yeah. Well, I'm on the committee, kind of in charge of the entertainment for the children's party. I've been elected to drum up entertainment, and so far I haven't had any luck. However, I did hear that you play the guitar, and very well, as I understand it. I was kind of wondering, you'd consider leading the kids when they sing the Christmas carols tomorrow.
I don't know about that. I'd have to think about that.
Well, I really wish you would, Hutch. I'm fairly certain I can get permission from Steve Hardy.
Hi, Bobby.
Hi. What are you two doing here? We brought some Christmas presents for Hutch.
Oh, are those for him?
Yeah, just a couple little things for the guy.
You know, Roy, you already gave him the Christmas tree. Wasn't that enough? Why the presents?
What's with you, Bobby?
Bothers me that he tried to kill you both. Why don't you spend your money on the kids for the hospital?
Look, Laura, look. Just don't pay any attention to that. There's no way that she can understand what happened between the three of us last summer.
Yeah, well, nobody but the three of us could understand it.
Yeah. What do you think's going to happen to him, anyway?
Well, I don't think there's much doubt about it, is there? It's probably prison for life.
I find myself thinking about last summer quite a bit, you know. It seems so unreal. The way we were living on the run.
Yeah, I think about it, too.
But it wasn't all bad, was it? I mean, we had some fun, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
There's something else that I think about. What about you?
I put that out of my mind. What happened, happened.
Yeah. Well, what really happened?
Oh, hello.
Hi, Monica. Well, we were just going to go visit Hutch.
Oh, good idea. I think he could use some company.
Yeah, that was a nice party last night, you know, despite the excitement.
Yeah, a little too much excitement. Yeah. Well, I'll see you later.
Yeah, sure. All right. So we're going in there. What? Does our plan still hold?
To play the game for Hutch that we're still together? Yeah, sure. Why not? It's Christmas.
Christmas, right. Big hearts, two of us. Don't let him down on Christmas.